I've had a couple of students ask me how to do this one because not only is it a great inverse problem that's been on the last couple of worksheets, but you cannot do and undo this problem. And that is because there are not one, but two x's. So that makes it possible to say, pick an x, add 2, divide by, oh wait, there's another x. So instead, you really have to do the algebraic method, which is switch x and y. So originally, we have y equals x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. And what we're going to do is we are going to switch x and y. And yes, as my students asked me, you do have to switch both x's. So it's going to be y becomes x, and it's y plus 2 over 2y minus 1, and now the fun begins. So to get rid of this 2y minus 1, the first thing we're going to do is multiply 2y minus 1 by both sides. And when we do that, that actually eliminates that on this side. And now we're going to distribute x to both of these. So we have 2xy minus x equals y plus 2. So now you're here and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the worst equation I've ever seen. But I'm going to go over to the side and remind you of a similar equation. If I had 2y minus 1 equals y plus 2. If I were solving for y, which I am, I would need at this point in the equation to get the y's together, this y and this y together, and so it's easy to see what you would do here. You would subtract y from both sides and add 1 to get the 1 over here. That's exactly what we're going to do on this equation. It's the same procedure. All we're doing is we are going to get this y over here and get rid of this x, because we don't need x. We're trying to solve for y. So just pretend these extra things are numbers. So we're going to subtract y from both sides, and we're going to add x to both sides. I did that all at once to save space. So plus x minus x, goodbye, minus y plus y, goodbye, and that leaves me with 2xy minus y equals x plus 2 on this side. Again, I'm going to come to another aside. If I had 2 times y minus 2, if I had an equation like this, we know we could take out a 2, right? And have y minus 1, because when you distribute it, you get the same thing. Well, that's what's going on here. Look, in this equation, we have a y here and a y here. So we can just factor it out. So if we pull a y out of here, then all we have left is 2x minus 1. And don't forget that 1, because this is really a 1 times y, and that equals x plus 2. So I hope you see we are trying to solve for y, and we only have this y here multiplied by this. So we can literally divide 2x minus 1 by both sides. And then, boom, you have the inverse. So f inverse of x equals, and I'm out of room, I'm going to go in here, x plus 2 over 2x minus 1, ta-da, all done.